Hey, what's up? Mike Sunday here. Just wanted to bring you a quick unboxing of my new figure from ThreeZero, the world of 3A. It's Guts from Berserk. Obviously, super influential manga series, anime, influenced all of FromSoft. Here is the originator, the struggler himself, Guts. If anyone's aware of ThreeZero or the world of 3A, oh no, I think this is ThreeZero. I believe it was started by Ashley Wood. He is a concept artist. I think very famously contributed to the Metal Gear Solid series. So check that out. But yep, highly recommend this figure right here, but it is probably one of the most fragile figures. The articulation in the arms isn't great. I actually wanted to display this figure in a much more dynamic pose, but multiple times I felt like I might snap the arms off. The way his armor, the shoulder pads are on there, they're actually glued on. Just the leather straps are holding it, so if those break, those can easily come off. I would say the articulation is low. The poseability is low, even though they've advertised it as a pretty poseable figure. So not sure what's going on there. I didn't want to risk it because it really does feel like it could break at any time. What I really do like about this cape is that there's metal wire in it. So you're able to make it look like it's sort of flowing in the wind, and that creates a little bit more kineticism. The Dragon Slayer itself, the huge sword, iconic to say the least. Thing's huge. It just looks awesome. I actually prefer the other head that's included here for Guts, but also too, when I removed the head, it felt like I was gonna break it, and the socketing came off with his head, so I just kept the default. I think if I have to have a more stoic pose, this head is better. But if I was to try and attempt to do a more dynamic pose, I would prefer the other head. All the knives, all the things in his armor can be taken out. The crossbow attachment he has, you can move and articulate, and his left arm, which has his famous cannon, it actually can move down, and you can see the cannon in there as well. All the fingers are you're able to articulate them on the left-hand side. So yeah, really interesting figure. I'd say for the price point, this is probably one of the best Guts figures I've ever seen. Most recently, Pop-Up Parade did a large size for his Berserker armor, which is really cool, but you kind of have to get that on resale. And the quality of Pop-Up Parades aren't great. While this is obviously much more expensive, I think it's worth it. On the converse side, a lot of Berserk's figures exist or have been licensed by Prime 1 Studio, which is much more expensive and much more, the scale is much larger. So I think for my collection personally, this fits really well. Looking forward to displaying Guts. Big Berserk fan, happy to finally have this in the collection. I would say if you're not very delicate with your stuff, it's probably not the best, but if you're a fan of Guts and you appreciate the 1/6 scale, I try not to go much bigger than that. I think this is the perfect figure for you. Just be very careful when handling. So this is Guts from Berserk by ThreeZero. Thanks for checking it out.